I love watching videos about morning routines.
I did not know that.
You didn't know what I was going to talk about here, but then there's boom, morning routines on YouTube. Like people who say, this is my morning routine. And people hammer on this, right? Do you know this? Do you know any about this stuff?
Yes, it's the whole how you start your day, blah, blah, blah.
I'm a serious person. I don't know if you know this. So I get up at 5 o'clock and I do this and I meditate and then I do morning journals and then I cold plunge and then I work out for an hour and a half and I have my trainer shoot me up with steroid things and vitamins XYZ. And I love watching these morning routine things. Not because I want to know what their morning routines are, because I don't give a shit. Do you know why?
Because you like your morning routine.
I like to put a reality to people. Let me give you an example. So Brian Johnson is the guy who sold his company for about $800 million, and he wants to live forever and never die. So he spends millions of dollars a year by doing blood tests and all this workout, right? Mm-hmm. So he talks about his morning routine. And the first thing that I noticed is just to bed. If people say, I get up, I wake up, I'm rich, and I do this thing, I picture their bed being more fancy. Does that make any sense?
That is very funny. Yes.
He shows gets up and it's like no art in his room, just like a boring ass, dark ass room. And I'm like, oh, okay. So my bedroom, which is pretty nice, is a good enough room for me to do the things I need to do. Is this making sense? Is it?
It is, and it's really cute. I'm
liking it. And then they go down to their kitchen or they show they have their vitamins somewhere, and you're just like, oh. They just put their vitamins in little tins. Or, oh, I thought they had a fancy cold plunge. They just have a shitty cold plunge, right? Does that make any sense?
Yours is better.
It brings them, yes, mine is much better, right? And I'm just like, hey, these are just guys or these are just girls.
Relatability.
That's the relatability. It's not that they're doing this excellence, this over the top. It's the fact that they're just people and they still have to get up and they still have to walk down the stairs and they still have to make their breakfast and they still have to put their dishes in the sink. Does that make that's
They do not have a Francisco.
I know. I was just going to say I don't put my dishes in the sink. I leave them laying around and Francisco takes care of them. I know I'm really pathetic that way. I think that it's also something when you think about it like a golf. I have decided that to be really successful in this world, I need to really mess up my golf game by watching Instagram reels and shorts about golf. Does that make any sense?
No, you need to practice.
That's what people say. But if you really want to screw up, you watch a video that says, keep your arm like this and then do this and do this. And then you go out on the course and you just hack this thing up.
You overthink it.
But you watch Tiger Woods and you see him and you're like, wait a second. That's just a golf bag. That's just a golf course. That's just, there's divots there. It's not like every place he is the fanciest course. He likes to practice. He does his putting. He does the basic day-to-day things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I love morning routines or I love practice routines. I love someone telling me about their day because it makes them not special. It makes them relatable. And then you realize if you want to be successful, you just do the little shit. And you do it again and again. You stack the days.
Are we going to record your morning routine to make you relatable?
You don't know my morning routine because you're not here when I wake up.
No, I just pick you up.
I think it would be interesting for me to record, not you, to get up and take the camera and say, aloha, I am doing this. And show. Do you think that'd be fun?
I think it would be fun.
Do you think anybody on here wants to see that?
Maybe there's weirdos all over the world.
Because we just started a YouTube channel and we're just going to put shit out there and we don't care if you watch it or not.
You're out there looking for other people's morning routines.
I care if they watch. So, morning routines. I think watching people's morning routines is important. Mostly to be relatable. Number 2, to know that having some type of routine is important. And I love mornings.
You do.
Did you know that?
You do.
But one thing can throw me off my morning, though. Oh, that's the problem with the routine.
Yeah.
What happens when I get thrown off my morning routine?
Everything goes
The whole day goes crashing down the hill, and you have to put up with it. Oh, I don't even know if they know who I am. Who are we?
This is Curtis Matsko.
And this is my assistant, Mariana.
I am Jiminy Cricket.
She sits on my shoulder and she says, you know how you have the good angel? And you have the bad angel, like from Animal House, that tells you what to do? She just sits back there and says smart ass shit. And I put up with it, which shows what a great human being. And that's one of those things I do every morning.
Is this your charity work here?
No, it just strengthens me. It makes me more resilient by working with you, right?
Okay, that's good. I'm your something teacher.
Yes, we need to watch some more morning routines and then probably do a video about my morning routines.
All right.
Thanks, guys.